Hey everyone, this is Random Vaughn, and you're watching episode 2 of the Wake and Bake Show. We finally figured out the name. We were calling this the Wake and Bake Show, presented by Danks, Wonder Emporium. It's me and Quinn here, and you guys guide the show. You control everything. We're just talking about what's topical, what's trending, what's going on out there in your guys' world and stuff. And so we respond immediately to your comments, your guys' thoughts, and you just control and guide the show. So look at it that way. We will be responding directly live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, and now even Live Me. Hassan, did I forget one? Did I forget? I feel like there's like, is it 6 networks now that we're up and on? I think I got them all. Okay, good. So Quinn, feed me, buddy. What are we talking about today? What's trending? What's going on out in the world?
Well, number one, I mean, you can't get online and not hear about the Obamacare or
true. That's
or the fact that what we discussed yesterday, that R. Kelly had a sex cult.
Like, it just won't die. This sex cult thing is going to go on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yeah, exactly. Like,
shocker.
It's going to be up. That lady who used to be on like it was like the Home L network or something. It was it was just HLN or whatever. And she'd always be like, oh my God, they are guilty and I'm not an attorney and whatever. This would be her story. She would run with it for 6 months. Every day it'd be nothing but that. Anyways, but yeah, we obviously talked about R. Kelly yesterday. My opinion still stands, Quinn. I want you to know your opinion. I believe that, it's like he could totally. R. Kelly has the charisma to get women to move into a mansion and be his cult followers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, I don't even think Michael Jackson had enough. I mean, he had enough fame and enough people would just do it because it's Michael Jackson. But I think R. Kelly actually has more crazy charisma to talk people into.
Well, you know who had crazy charisma to talk people into stuff?
Who?
Charles Manson.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that guy too. So that's weird.
Are we saying they're the same person? I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see how it all plays out. I mean, I'm not going to lump R. Kelly wanting to do things specifically with women. I'm not going to clump together with someone who murdered people. So, I mean, like, literally, no one's known about this. Who knows how long it's been going on with the in that no one even knew about it, because he had quite a few. It was like 6, 7 women. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And stuff. I always want to know, when you're at like woman 3, how you get the next 3 to go.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. No,
sure.
That sounds good. I like these songs.
You know how to do it? You write a song about them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you just keep writing a song after a song.
Well, it says that one of the women's parents were afraid she was brainwashed, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, everyone always claims, like, oh, he's brainwashed him, he's taking control. Here's the one thing that I was going to say is Michael actually posted up Prince could.
Oh, Prince could.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All day long.
But he was also technically in a cult, because he was was he Latter-day Saints or
I have no idea.
He was in one of those, because Kevin Smith actually talks about that when he worked for Prince and all that stuff, that Prince was shooting like documentaries for his that.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. You should definitely check that out. Anyways, getting off of cults. This guy says, Muzz says, go to YouTube, nothing part 1.
Uh-oh.
What is going on YouTube, Hassan? We're getting some feedback saying there is issues on YouTube. But anyways, mob bitch, thank you so much. I like the fact that it's just me swearing now at the show when I read people's names, because everyone's thing is all over the place. Okay, guys, once again, this is Wake and Bake episode 2. You guys are totally guiding the show. We're just talking about what is trending, what's going on with you guys, and what questions and feedback and comments you guys have. So it's a totally different show. Episode 2, we're just kind of checking about.
All right, so let's look at James Franco.
Ooh, what's James Franco doing?
Apparently, they're saying that the new movie, The Disaster Artist.
The Disaster Artist? Is there like a trailer that just came out?
I guess so, and it's saying that it's going to be Oscar Gold.
Oscar Gold.
Oscar Gold. So
interesting.
The movie is.
Hassan, are you on Dank Network? Because I'm getting replies on my phone, but I'm not getting anything when I'm up on. Let me see if I can get this. Guys, we're still working out the kinks here. I'm figuring out how I can do comments and feed everybody and do all that kind of stuff. I'm only seeing old postings. Oh, I found it. I found us live.
Oh, so Mr. James Holcomb asks,
us, what do you guys think of Bitcoin? Do you think it's something the shop will ever accept as payments instead of cash?
Man, I was literally just watching another documentary about Bitcoin. Like, I love Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is insane.
Dude, yeah, but it's also extremely volatile.
I mean, it has no value.
Well, it has no value in the same thing that the American currency also has
True,
no value.
true.
So, I mean, if Bitcoin had a giant army that could go bomb people and make them then take the currency, like that would definitely help out its stability.
Yeah. Or how about all the hackers that are like freezing up corporate computers for exchanging Bitcoin? Like,
yeah,
it's wild,
yeah,
man. Like all the ransomware and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so I think Bitcoin is. I don't think Bitcoin is ever going to die. It just makes no sense why it would ever die. I would take Bitcoin in a heartbeat, but our problem is that we can't pay the tax with it.
Right.
And so then we're always I mean, we have to pay so much in tax here. It really would it would kill us instantly. And so I would like to. I would think we would try to test it out on like dankdistribution.com,
right?
Like buying some pipes there,
right? But then you have the headache of trying to evaluate, like, well, how many Bitcoin do we accept for this on Tuesday, and how many Bitcoin do we accept for this on Thursday?
I agree. I think that we would almost need to have some kind of like live.
Yeah.
This is what the current stock market exchange
there is a bar in like Tennessee or somewhere that it's accepting Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm totally down. I think that's cool. I just feel that we would very quickly become the place where all the Bitcoin's coming.
Oh God.
And we couldn't get rid of it. Like the end all retailer, if you can get hard goods for a soft currency like that, that is the people that just get bum rushed with it, and then you are just kind of sitting there holding.
Yeah.
The day Bitcoin could take over is if you can get anybody from a government tax to take it, then it's just gonna run rampant.
Right. Bitcoin to me feels sketchy.
Why? Like, why?
I don't know.
I don't understand why a lot of people have
it just feels sketchy. I think because we were born and raised to live by the American dollar.
Yeah, I understand that viewpoint. I see it as, I think the thing is because there was other like quasi currencies of bartering groups back in the day before Bitcoin came out that became huge.
Let's just set up a Bitcoin donation bin.
Oh. Yeah,
right there in the shop. Just drop your Bitcoin in the box.
Yeah, we could even I bet somebody here watching right now could tell us how to even set up Bitcoin donations even for the show.
Right.
And then that would even affect that. So Hassan says YouTube's good. So I don't know, but I appreciate that.
No, we're live on YouTube. I'm talking to Mr. James Holcomb.
Oh, good. So back to your guys' comments. Back to your guys' thoughts. It goes, what's your feelings on Nevada's weed state of emergency? So it came out, if you check Vice News, the emergency is just the fact that the liquor distribution companies weren't willing to bring shit to the shops.
Unprepared.
Yeah, they've now gotten that solved. There is plenty of weed. It's just getting it to the shops. It looks like they've solved that for the short term.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be more lawsuits from the liquor guys because they want in.
Right.
And I don't, oh no, there's not a good old boy network in Las Vegas. We've never heard anything. We've never heard anything about.
It's not $63 for a half-gram vape cart.
Yeah, exactly. So
$63, Jesus.
Dude, well, I would like to go back and see what the prices were in Washington because it was insane because we also had the 105% compounding tax.
Right.
So that obviously played a big part.
I do remember. I paid like $23 a gram, $24 a gram of flour. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like right when it started, and it's like, oh, okay.
So
and the other thing is like you're like, I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to go spend my $20 to say that I bought a legal gram of weed.
Absolutely,
like, I'm totally down with that.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing, dude. I'm just letting you know, Hassan. I'm getting replies on Facebook that I can't see, and I don't know where those all are going. I'm looking at the live stream. Oh, I think they're commenting on other videos. We have so many videos up that other people are commenting and doing other stuff. Okay, my bad.
So
my bad.
how do you feel about the Washington shortage? Remember when that happened? Like, did you get affected at all? Or
we've had shortages in medical. Dude, it was every summer. It would just like go dry, and then Croptober would come and save it. But man, there were sometimes like 3-4 weeks there where we could not. We called everybody, and everybody was out. Just everybody. And so I remember. I mean, we've definitely gone through shortages. And I mean, Oregon is the one that's been hit really hard when they did all that mess up.
Right.
And it really didn't make much news because they'd already had recreational for so long, and then they just didn't push people into the system effectively. So I just think anytime coming online, every state is going to have their hiccups because of all the additional regulations, all the additional things that go into legalizing weed recreationally that everyone wants to then do it. Like, how are they going to do it? Like, after this many states, we still haven't figured out. Not because we don't know how to do it. It's because politicians don't want to do it the way that they know it would easily work. So that's my own 2 cents. That getting back to your guys' comments, let's get in here. The Bitcoin, getting back of Stealth Weed Thumbs, goes Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is going to take off eventually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it just people have to understand what it is first.
Yeah, I mean, it will keep. Well, the one thing is Bitcoin. The one thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin is actually afraid of quantum computing because quantum computing can actually crack it. Because, you know, it can do every optional code all at the same time.
Right.
And just the massive horsepower that has. And so Bitcoin actually does need to realize that it's not as secure as one thinks. And it has been hacked, and Bitcoin has been stolen before, just, you know, all those kind of things. But I'm a big believer in blockchain. I wish I understood it better. I wish I knew how to do it. I wish I could just make my own blockchain.
I don't even know what blockchain is.
So blockchain is the security that is the big invention of what Bitcoin is. Being able to say, hey, for this bottle of water, I'll trade you a chicken. Someone I know who trades chickens. That's bartering. That's basically Bitcoin. Right. That's currency. Is assuming a value.
I mean, that's how you purchase property in Alaska.
Yeah, Bitcoin, exactly. Everyone knows you purchase property with chickens in Alaska. That's how that works. And that's the sound clip that's going to go viral, and I'm going to be on the Today Show apologizing to everyone in Alaska. Anyways, the blockchain is where it tracks and always keeps a never-ending record of every single transaction that's ever occurred, and it's technically public, which scares some people because they don't want everything they ever buy to be public.
Right.
It's all encrypted, but the fact that then it ensures that when I give you some currency, I then still get to keep it. You're not just making a copy and creating more money. Like when you pirate a CD and you have a copy and I still have my copy, I don't have to give you my copy of that MP3, right?
Right.
But in the blockchain ensures that, okay, I gave it to you and it keeps that. But the thing is, since it's never, any change is always multiple repeated on everybody in everybody's system. And so with that, it creates this way of like, that's how mortgages and who owned this house. You know, when you try and go back and look at like, well, where did my great grandmother, you know, she lived in this town, and are there paper records of that she owned these acres of farms? You know, that will all someday be blockchain. And that's what everyone believes in pretty much all industries. And I believe that's going to be, it's going to help weed because we can't trademark or patent weed genetics, but they will put weed genetics all in blockchain, and it will all be
100%.
So a lot of more comments coming in on Instagram, guys. I'm getting to them, but Quinn, what else is going on in the world?
Let's see here. I've got the most important question for you that the entire world watching wants to know. Mm-hmm. Do you know which one of Beyonce's and Jay-Z's twin was first?
No, I don't know.
They had their baby. They had their babies.
I thought they had their babies a while ago. So I'm just that out of the loop that they had their babies and they had them a while ago. But
their birth details revealed.
So this is that does not sound like a tweet. That sounds like it's on like Google News or something.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna jump real quick back. We got from Oli Jolly Rancher election news. Are there local elections going on?
Yeah.
I'm just okay.
Yep.
Who's
I don't know.
This is the problem with stoners is none of us follow local, like small elections, and that's why we don't move things for like we should be all over local elections, and like definitely kicking some people out down in Lewis County.
Oh yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? They have paperwork that doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, guys, keep those people.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna jump down a little bit, guys, because we're getting so many good comments. Bitcoin will. They mentioned that Bitcoin ATMs. Maybe we should put a Bitcoin ATM in the shop. But once again, man, I feel there'd be like a run on cash. Maybe that's the fear. Maybe I'm the. August 1st is the elections. So guys, get out and vote. Obviously, look up who is pro us
and actually has said things that we can hold them accountable for increasing the local and safe access
and if you're looking
to medical or recreational marijuana.
Yep. And if you're looking for more information, you can go to www.co.thurston.wa.us.
God. Well, that shit's really easy to find, and we'll just Google that.
Yeah. And I'm only going to say that once.
Nice. Yeah, we're only repeating that URL. Shit, I need to invest in chickens.
Yeah.
Kelpie wants to. You need to. Kelpie needs to get your contact. Kelpie, DM us. We will give you all the details of how to buy land in Alaska with chickens. So
right.
We'll hook you up. We'll make that happen.
Chickens and halibut.
So I do agree with Olympia Jolly Rancher. I mean, I think it's going to take probably 100 years, but I do think Bitcoin does have the potential of becoming the world currency.
Oh, I mean, absolutely.
But it's like governments have such an incentive against it. That's where it's at. I mean, dude.
Well, yeah, because you can't hold it to the gold standard.
Oh, they could. They certainly could. They just don't.
Yeah.
They have chosen to also try and drive economic growth by how much they release and how much they don't. If they were just holding it to the gold standard, I think that if you could somehow always trade Bitcoin in for gold, that would be that would probably solve a lot of issues. I don't know what other issues that would create, but it would definitely be interesting. This is why I like the Wake and Bake show. It's because you guys guide the show. You guys are going to do it. It's presented by Danks Emporium here, guys. We're obviously live in the cast. We're on Dank Network. But we get to talk about anything on the Wake and Bake show, and we can directly combine with your comments.
Stoner talk right here. Someone just created the world's largest super soaker.
Someone just created the world's largest super soaker.
Look at the size of that.
Oh God, it's bigger than the human being.
Yeah, that is that's a fire truck. Wow.
If your house is on fire, you can now just call the dude that's your neighbor with the giant soak.
The water travels at 272 miles per hour.
That's like a bullet.
Out of the super soaker.
That is a bullet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, dude. Someone's going to die.
You know,
a redneck in Texas just died.
How many you have siblings, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one of those things. I've always described it. I have 3 younger brothers. And when you have siblings like that and you're all that close in age, your fights are, you take it to the closest of death as you can get without it actually achieving. That is what I'm gonna hit you with the 272 mile per hour stream of water, and if you tell Mom, I'll kill you. Right? That's what's happening.
I'll kill you and bury you so no one can see. Okay, so I'm getting to some YouTube comments, guys. I'm gonna get back to your Instagram comments. Man, everybody wants to talk about Bitcoin. James on YouTube says that you can buy gold with Bitcoin. So technically, then there is. Some Bitcoin's price is changing. I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but when you said to the gold standard, is that it wouldn't fluctuate based off gold price?
Absolutely.
Is that every dollar is somehow directly to one other? But they didn't do that's not exactly how the American currency used, because there was inflation and deflation. So it's never that it directly. Normally, on average, a currency influxes based off of gold. But
well, the hard part I see with Bitcoin is on Tuesdays or whatever, your 322 Bitcoin is worth $782,000.42, or just something crazy, right? And then on Wednesday, you got you have $12 to go spend.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah, and so I agree with that. That when they figure out how to make it more stable. And the thing is, it becomes more stable the more merchants that are willing to accept it. That is really the bottom line. You get the merchants willing to accept it, boom, it's there. They also have that Bitcoin mining whole process of doing the calculations for the blockchain. Michael says for that water gun, you would die. He's just straight
you
up
would die.
You would just die.
272 miles an hour.
So Kelpie's got a great. Look up how fast water comes out of a fire hose, because I guarantee that's coming out faster than a fire hose.
Absolutely,
it has to be.
Let's do it. This is a good idea. See, this is why I like stoners. It's just how fast does water come out of a fire truck? How fast does water spell water?
We need Alexa. Our third guest should be Alexa on the show, and we just ask Alexa questions. But she never Googles anything. But we got to.
My Alexa doesn't know shit,
dude. We should get a Google Home and just Google, and then it would talk on the show. We'd put a mic up to it. That would be great. Okay, so Oli Jolly Rancher, I swear, man, he must be the encyclopedia of this Bitcoin. Bitcoin is self-creating as long as there has the data to back it up, or the company or the country's data network. Oh yeah, I guess you could totally just do that. So now I've totally screwed myself trying to see these comments. Is old and out of date. A fire hose can knock down a front door.
125 psi.
So this thing is over twice as powerful as a fire hose.
Jesus.
I will say to the last comment, the fire hose does have more momentum because it has more water coming.
And it's a professional handling it.
Yeah. Where this ultimate size water super soaker is definitely way more
and you know it's
scary.
professional made because the person who made it is described as YouTuber Mark Rober. So you know he's just like some crazy scientist in some underground
he's
lab.
He's got 1 million followers because that's all he does is go around building cool stuff.
Look at me, I can shoot a watermelon.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not sure what this is, newbie here. Well, Tara, thanks for checking out the show. This is the Wake and Bake show. This is actually episode 2. We do a lot of different shows, and we much appreciate you checking out the show. This is where you guys guide the show. You have complete control. You tell us what you want, what you're thinking about. All in the comments, we reply back to them. And besides that, we're just talking about what's topical, trending, all those kind of things. That's why I'm so close in the cameras. You can also watch us for the newbies. You can see us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, Live Me, Twitch. Woo! 7, I did it. So obviously a lot of different streams. It's kind of crazy out there. I appreciate you guys hollering out, telling us to smoke some dank. That is on the 420 Chronicast. We do a different show here on the Wake and Bake show.
I just thought of something.
Because if I was smoking, I'd never be able to read any comments.
I just thought of something. I think we should change the intro for the Wake and Bake to "Welcome to Dank Nation."
Welcome to the Dank Nation.
Welcome to the Dank Nation.
Yeah, exactly. It's always so intense. So
what do people want to talk about? Do they want us to keep talking about Bitcoin? Because I don't understand it, and I probably look like a Bitcoin.
Yeah, we could spend 2 hours trying to explain Bitcoin to you. I don't think we're gonna make any inroads. I like that people are seeming to like the Wake and Bake show. Yeah. I do. Someone seems to think that we should have music on the show. Appreciate that. I'm always down for comments. I don't know how we would do that.
I've never been to a concert in my life.
I literally now we're getting the hecklers where people want me to take off clothing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
that will never happen again.
So what's going on Instagram is now becoming very similar to the Live Me, which is like, what's your age and smile for me, cutie. So like I'm getting both of that, but it's all good.
At least you got called cutie.
Yeah.
I'm just the hairy one.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just hairy.
So, I would wish we could somehow figure out how to get multiple screens on some of these other networks. The big question is, what kind of hip hop or rock do we like? Quinn, that is a total answer for you. I will actually turn the...
What type of hip-hop or rock do I like? So
Quinn's going to control this answer, so I'm actually just going to turn you guys.
I enjoy some backpack hip-hop. I love myself some Hobson. On the rock side, I have been inundated for the majority of my life with rock. I love Bring Me the Horizon. Wow. Ooh. I love... Deftones. I love Korn. I love all of it. I love the rock. It has to get down, it has to get dirty, and it has to be loud.
Nice. I'll be honest, I'm much more of an EDM guy. Oh, but you know who I do like?
You look like an EDM guy.
Dude, yeah, of course you do. I mean, I'm literally wearing, what am I wearing today? Like, clearly.
Dead Mao 5.
Yep, exactly. So the one thing I was going to say is I literally made Alexa play DJ, what is his, the guy, he's everywhere. DJ Caleb? No, come on.
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
That guy just cracks me up. Like, I don't care about the music.
Yeah.
And Allie gets so mad about the fact, like, he doesn't do anything. And I'm like, yeah, no, he produces. That's like saying Dr. Dre doesn't do anything. Right. You can't, like, just because it's a different generation.
Dr. Dre will just take anybody's beats and slow them down. Am I right, Hassan? Yeah, that's what he does.
Hassan,
that's what he does.
Yes.
Absolutely. No. It's good. That's what Dre's good at.
Just slowing it down.
Just slowing it down.
Just slowing it down. Okay, we got a lot of other comments I'm going to get to. So from YouTube, coming back up, and Hassan, you are replying on YouTube, right? You're messaging. Okay, good. We got using blockchain for cannabis genetics is such a great idea. Random. Oh, thanks. I didn't know what I was reading, so I'll take my own shout out.
I'm just going to read myself some compliments.
So the thing that's driving me nuts is about I want to reply to all the comments on Periscope, but they go away so quick, dude. I can't even and so brutal. I want to respond to you guys, but I do apologize. We're doing the best we can. Oli Jolly Rancher, why are the rec stores' websites slacking on good details menus on the web pages? Awesome question. Yeah. Let's get into this. Holy shit. I hope you're still tuning in. What did we just spend
the morning working on?
Oh, dude. Okay, so let's check this out. So number one, we obviously have a full live seed to sale tracking system here. So it's like we have all the data, and we want to give that all to you. So we have it up on WikiLeaf, Weedmaps, and Leafly. All of it's in there. Those companies who literally their entire business is websites literally view themselves as marketing companies and don't have any internal staff that build websites and backends and that kind of stuff. We released their API. So two things is it's a lot of data is up there. They're not integrating in with the data because there's so many different POS systems on how to get the data to talk to each other, and all that has to be done by hand by somebody coding, and they view it as not a real, they want to have it good enough. Our issue is we take returns. We're one of the only stores that take returns. Any return we take, that has to go back into our inventory, and we are still dealing with the fact that then that will then show up on our menu. We literally today, we're just working with a company so that you guys will be able to pre-order. Some companies do have that. We are getting that. The one thing we try to do, we actually use Shopify. Shout out to Shopify. You guys suck dick. You can do that as a drop. Hassan, get that as a drop. We had what we have 5,000 SKUs.
Yeah.
They couldn't integrate anything at all. They couldn't match up different SKU numbers. It was like where you'd have different options, so you can buy a gram, an eighth, or whatever, and it's all linked. It was just a nightmare. And so I feel like some of our fans, some of our loyal customers actually did try going on and buying of a pre-order. Dude, it was just a nightmare, and we apologize. So we scrapped that. We're working on something totally new. But websites are definitely, I just think the weed community just, we like it kind of old school. We're cash, and you used to just come in. And I think a lot of people are still in that mindset of, man, just come on in. We got the good stuff. And so it works off of we do have over 350 strains.
Yeah, but people want to see a good functional website that makes sense. And, totally. We're talking about Bitcoin now. The whole world is moving to this digital platform completely.
Digital? What are you talking about?
Right. No kidding. No kidding. So I think that they're right on the money. Why do a lot of these shops, why do a lot of these producer processors? Because sure, coming to the shop, we just have it on the shelf, but if you want to know about the people that are growing it and what you're putting in your body, then the producer processors need to have just solid information and have it readily available. And we know for a fact that a lot of them don't.
Oh yeah.
And it just drives me crazy.
Yeah. The thing is so here's my 2 cents. Any emerging industry, you get new people in, right? And that doesn't mean, especially marijuana, that doesn't mean they're business people.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in anything, a lot of people enter in, hey, I like cooking, I'm going to open up a restaurant. That is not a business person opening a restaurant. That is just someone who can make amazingly good food. And so a lot of them now had more success because they went to a food truck instead of a restaurant, because it's technically a little bit easier of a business to run. And because you don't have to do all the getting people to come to you, you go to the people. Mm-hmm. And tears down a big barrier. But from the producer processors, some people are going to win, some people are going to lose, and people who provide more information. I think the other thing is a lot of people get it where, dude, okay, so we've done strain reviews. I think we have 100, we have at least 100 strain reviews up, and a lot of people don't care about reading that information. They're still going to come in and they want to know what the bud tenders are smoking on. So I think that also kind of plays into like, well, dude, I got to spend my time growing good weed. I'm not going to worry about the website stuff. And then you're not going to buy it based off a website photo. You're going to buy it off trying it as a retailer. So I can understand how from their perspective it kind of breaks down. I think everybody should do their absolute best to connect with their customers, their fans, in this day and age where there's no barrier to do that. I got Evergrow, who those guys we carry them in the shop, giving us a little shout out. Thanks, Evergrow. Much appreciated, guys. They want to have us a great day. Kelpie says, hey, what's going on, Evergrow? Tara says, no shit to what we're talking about on Dr. Dre slowing it down. Dr. Dre is a lot more than that. I agree with you, Michael. I'm a huge Dr. Dre fan. I was shocked.
I love Dre.
Oh, dude. So, Dre, obviously, everybody loves Dre. But the one thing that I was shocked by is how much how, NWA, everything, and that I completely missed his 2015 album, Compton. And I think basically the rest of the world was. I swear there are people here right now that I would say that and they'd be like, wait, he released another album? Like, man, it debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts, sold 275,000 copies, and then in the next 2 years has only sold 100,000 additional copies. And to put that into perspective of how few copies that is, Chronic 2001 sold 10 million. So anyways, a little
10 million records.
10
that's crazy.
Million.
So can we ask our
let's ask
our friends a question?
Yeah.
What is going on with the hashtag Bad Lucky Charms marshmallow?
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, and I can't find out what it means.
Interesting.
Lucky Charms are there bad? Are they just bad tasting, or did they come up with is there like a swastika Lucky Charms now? Like,
crazy. What's
going on? What does that mean?
Dude, someone just said it. Jesus, I had no idea he released an album in 2015. It hit me like a rock. Like, Kelpie's looking. She's going to try and figure out what. Give me the hashtag again.
Hashtag Bad Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Hashtag Bad Lucky Charms marshmallows.
What does that mean? And so when I go and I check out the hashtag, it's just a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of memes. Someone said pink severed heads. Another one says
War Inside My Head by We Came as Romans.
I love We Came as Romans.
Looking, bring me blah blah blah. We are the smoking. What are we smoking today? We're going to be doing the 420, and we're smoking on A-List Group. It's going to be a Smoking with the Master show, guys. We're still trying to figure out what hashtag.
Yeah, and someone says it's
say the hashtag again.
Little red staplers. I guess maybe let's just use this. What if you could make a horrible. If you can make one marshmallow for Lucky Charms and make it terrible, what would you make it?
Okay, guys, what would be the worst marshmallow you can possibly think of for Lucky Charms cereal?
I'm gonna say a fingertip. I just think, could you imagine,
But they did that. Don't they do that at Halloween? I swear that's in some of the scary Halloween ones.
Well, that's just your mom making a hot dog and putting a candy corn as the fingernail.
So my worst one would
this is a bad one. Can I just tell you this?
Yeah, jump on in.
Someone talking to us right now says
I got a poop emoji. They went for the poop.
This one beats it. This one says a circumcised foreskin.
Oh my god. Oh, the show had to go there on episode 2. You went there on episode 2.
I did not go there. The internet went there.
Oh,
the internet took us there.
Oh my god. Anyways, guys, with that, we are going to be wrapping up this show. We're going to be live again at 2 p.m. with the industry show. I'm getting the absolute pleasure of sitting down and talking. Oh, one more coming in. Toupee Marshmallow. Am I saying that right, Hassan? Oh, toupee.
Oh, toupee.
Toupee.
Oh, who's toupee?
I like how one of our goes, oh God, I'm a mother. How could you say that?
I didn't. The internet said that.
Oh Jesus Christ! Literally, someone said a dead baby.
Oh,
that's
the internet.
Yeah, we're gonna be more conscious of asking nicer questions from now on this. Oh, we could do a marshmallow of Trump. I don't think that would sell very well.
I don't, and it would just be bright orange.
Yeah, it's just
just bright orange marshmallow.
So
someone literally says the kids from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Nice. There you go. That actually that's too logical. Okay. That's like I'm all in on it.
Little David Blaine's, they disappear in the milk. That's great.
So, guys, once again, we're going to be you guys have been watching the Wake and Bake Show. This has been episode 2, presented by Danks Wonder Emporium. We're located down in Olympia, and we go live every day. We are going to have actually my actual pleasure of sitting down with A-List Group again, doing a little bit different kind of a industry show with them, and they are 20% off all day because they are having a vendor day in our store here in Olympia. So all their flour, all their concentrates, all their pre-rolls, anything from them is 20% off. And then they are actually going to be doing a Smoking with the Master show at 4:20. So if you're looking on when we are smoking, then check that out. I should actually, someone said, what channels do you have if you're just tuning in and you haven't heard? I'm going to go through this real slow. We are right now broadcasting on Dank Network. The industry show is also on Dank Network on Facebook. Our YouTube is just Danks Wonder. Danks Wonder, youtube.com/Danks Wonder. Instagram is Danks Wonder 11, because yes, it does get deleted. We are on Danks Wonder on Twitter and Periscope, and we are on Danks Wonder on LiveMe, and we are Danks Wonder on Twitch. Did I forget one?
No.
Okay, so that's all of our Dank networks. Basically, if you type in Danks Wonder Emporium into the internet, you'll somehow come across somewhere where you're catching the streams. But definitely go like us on Facebook. If that will also keep you up. We did have one of our Facebooks get deleted, but we do have a new one. So you just have to type in Danks Wonder Emporium Lacey, and now the new one comes up for the shop, which is where you'll see all the smoking and all that kind of stuff. For the more other general stuff, we have it on Dank Network and that kind of stuff.
So didn't you say that A-List Group is going to just bring in a big fatty today?
At the end, yeah, it's going to be one massive fatty blood.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, tune into that. I hope during the 420 broadcast you choose to smoke with us. This has been the Wake and Bake Show, Episode 2, presented by Danks Emporium. Quinn, I've had the absolute pleasure of sitting down and getting to talk with you. It's been a bunch of fun. Guys, as we said, you steer the show. You can totally control it. We really appreciate your hope you guys are liking this new show that we're doing, and we will see you later today. Always live higher, guys.